Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Alright, now it seems to me that a lot of you guys liked my discussion video on the new Neca Godzilla 1989 and 2003 figures. Well, in this video we have a little bit of an update on those figures, as well as I will briefly touch upon the two paint variants of those figures. You know, the Biollante Bile Godzilla 1989, as well as the Hyper Maser Godzilla 2003. So we'll get into those later, but right now, just a little bit of an update on the original figures. So guys, yesterday, Neca took to their Instagram and they released the final packaging of Godzilla 1989 before it shipped out to retailers, which is pretty awesome. Just make a note in your calendars, you guys. The Neca Godzilla 1989 is shipping out to retailers on July 13th. July 13th. Godzilla 1989 will be shipping out to retailers, so that is pretty awesome. Now, the final packaging of the figure looks pretty cool. We have the classic Godzilla vs. Biollante artwork on there, the same that was in the Japanese movie poster, as well as the one that was featured in the VHS tape by HBO all those years ago. So that is pretty cool. I love how the packaging has kind of like a black background to it instead of the artwork taking up the whole box. I think it makes the art stand out a lot more, in my opinion. And one thing that I really like is when you open the box, you see the figure inside. The packaging on the inside looks really cool. Like, it's based on the deleted scene in Godzilla vs. Biollante, where Godzilla is walking through the water and all those roses are next to him. That is pretty cool to see. As well as the figure in the package, I think looked really good. Like, looking at the figure in the package, seeing Godzilla's head sculpt, I think is a big improvement over what we saw in the prototype figures. So that looks real cool. I can't wait to see it in person, get my hands on it. Should be a pretty cool release. So yeah, you guys, I think the packaging looks really awesome. Like I said, I love the black background to it. I just think it makes the artwork pop a little bit more. Now, Neca only posted the final packaging for Godzilla 1989. We have yet to see or hear anything about Godzilla 2003, but hopefully that figure isn't too far behind, and we will be hearing something about it very soon. But for right now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just touch upon the slight alterations for Godzilla 1989, 2003. Now, first up, we'll go ahead and talk about the Biollante Bile Godzilla 1989. This figure, it's obviously depicted from the final battle of Godzilla vs. Biollante, basically from the scene where Biollante pukes all over Godzilla and then tries to, swallow his head. Now, obviously, guys, I'm just joking. It's not actually puke. I know it's one of Biollante's abilities where she spits her radioactive sap onto Godzilla, and this is what this figure is basically trying to depict upon. What I make of this is I kind of see it as what Neca has done with their Jason Voorhees figures. Basically, they would release the regular version, and then they'd release a battle damage version. I think that's what they're trying to do here with the Godzilla figures. Like, they're trying to show moments in some of Godzilla's battles where he's taking injuries. So I think it's pretty cool. Like, basically, I think the ways that these figures work is if you're trying to like set them up for a display. I think that's like the best way to use these figures. Now, to touch upon the actual figure, the Biollante Bile Godzilla 1989. It does look like how it's supposed to in the movie. Like, it looks like very identical. The actual like coloration of the Biollante sap looks pretty cool. Like, they have some shading in there as well. It looks glossy in some areas. Like, it looks like it's I don't want to say this, but it looks like, it's fresh and wet on Godzilla, so it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I think it would work best if you're trying to like set up for a display. Like, you can have a Biollante with an open mouth, and then you have Godzilla like getting covered in like the sap. So that's what I think about the Biollante Bile Godzilla. The coloration on it looks good, and but like I said, I think it would work best for if you're trying to like set your figures up on display. Like, that's my personal opinion. Now, the Hyper Maser Godzilla 2003 is obviously depicted from the final battle of Godzilla Tokyo SOS. This takes place right after Kiryu does the drill attack on Godzilla's chest, and then proceeds to blast him with his Hyper Maser, and then you see all the lightning stuff, hitting Godzilla. I'm pretty much gonna say the exact same thing on this figure. I think it would look pretty cool for a display. Like, you can have Kiryu with, his drill hand, mouth open, hitting Godzilla, and that's pretty much all I have to say, you guys. Would I buy these figures? Yeah, I would really have to see them in person first, and then I could probably decide. But if I was gonna buy these, I would definitely have these guys in like some kind of like display in my room. So from what I've heard, these two battle damage Godzilla figures are going to be Target exclusives, but hopefully Neca will be nice enough to like put them on their eBay store for people who don't have a Target or don't have access to a Target near them. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this, you guys. I wanted to really go ahead and give you guys the update on Godzilla 1989. Remember, the figure will be shipping out July 13th to retailers, so hopefully we will be seeing it on store shelves very soon. And I just wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on the two battle damage Godzilla figures they released. Like I said, I would really have to see them in person, but I think if you're a completist or if you like setting figures up on display, I think these figures can work pretty well for that as well. But yeah, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see these figures in person. I can't wait to review them for you guys. And hey guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support.